Hey guys, welcome to a brand new video to the channel and welcome to Saturday, and a very random Saturday for a Marketwatch to be around. Really sorry if Marketwatch wasn't on Friday this week, and we've also been missing a couple of videos throughout the week. I'm just a bit busy on the work side and just thought I'd take a little bit of a mini break, a bit of a step away from some videos for a couple of days. Just a little bit of a step away just to sort of like refresh the mind and get ahead with some video ideas for the future. Now, this is Saturday, which means Double XP has now started. Hope you guys have got your plans sorted, your items bought, and you're ready to jump into your Double XP gains and get what you guys have set out to do for your Double XP. Now, with Double XP, I've got a bit of content I should have done earlier in the week, but I didn't. So we're going to talk through the videos. So we're going to talk through the accounts. So in a separate video, we're going to talk through the accounts, goals, and all Double XP related good stuff as well. So we'll be doing that over the week. But in terms of big things for this week, we have the Combat Mastery achievement now in the game, which is a pretty big update. And from feedback I've seen on Reddit and stuff, they've gone down very well. So really good tick from Jagex in that point of view. Really good to see that that's gone down well. But we are not here for that. We are here for one thing and one thing only. Welcome to Marketwatch, where we go through the Runescape free grand exchange, price rises and price falls for investments, flips, and extra ways to make a little bit more profit in your Runescape free daily life. So straight off the bat, Ascension keys are going up. Again, I've always found when you get towards like the 120 to 150k mark, they almost become a little bit too cheap. Now, the Ascension keystones are a fantastic way to do your like a first collection log, to do your first sort of pets as well. Really good way to make some money, providing you can get the keys for a good price. So we'll cover all these off first. I imagine all the keys are going to be dotted through the price rises, but we've got Sectus, Quartus, Secundus, and Quintus all on the rise, which means if you have Capsaris or Araris and you play around Slayer Dungeon, really good time to AFK. You'll make a fair bit of money AFK in these per hour now as well. Again, 150 still relatively cheap for keystones. They can go as high as like 300, 450k as well, but for the time being, pretty good price. And again, will bring some value if you do AFK these in the time as well. Everything else, kind of a little bit mid. Potter Flower nearly being 1900 coins is something a bit random, but again, these free-to-play like everyday items you think are like so readily available really aren't. And this is why like free-to-play has such big money makers, because not a lot of items are readily available, but people don't really go and get them because it can be a little bit more of a bot culture, or players don't really know how these sort of items link into like the members game or late game. A lot of it gets missed off, and because of that, it gives you a bigger chance to make a little bit more profit if you're looking to hunt out these items. So next up, we have the Royal Bolt Stabilizer, and we also have the Royal Frame. So Royal Crossbow on the way back up. Really interesting then. I imagine it's something to do with the combat achievements, which is why probably the keystones are going up as well. So really interesting how the combat achievements have affected everything here. So we've got Keys of the Crossing at 573, a Scrimshaw Van Prism 1.3 mil, Eternal Magical Short Bow. I believe this is the Mark 5. I'm actually going to do a little bit of a video next week with the main accounts planned, and I'm going to be doing a little bit of this fletching and also turning it into the burial fletching bows, just to show you guys what kind of XP to expect, what kind of rates, and really if it is competition for fletching arrows. So again, we'll be doing a little bit of a project on that one as well. So we have Greater Necroplasm at 297. Again, pretty decent price for Necroplasm there. Brilliant Energy 224. Terratus Ascension Key 140k. And as always, Primus Ascension Key, no idea why. It's just always been significantly more expensive than the rest. But this time it's about 3 times the price. Nearly 500k for a Primus Key. So when you're going to go and do those Viraris or those Capsaris, you are really hoping for the Primus Keys. War Tortoise Pouch, 24.2k. 7-day Bond has a nice little stack of these, because I've found that making a couple of your more popular familiars, like your Bunyips, your Tortoises, do have big peaks and troughs, and during this you can make a little bit more money with summoning. That's what 7-day Bond will be doing, making those War Tortoise Pouches for a little bit of profit. Flesh Runes 631, we have Ectoplasm at 1.7k as well. Pretty decent for Ectoplasm, and a pretty good chance to jump in and do a little bit of Necromancy as well, whether it's rituals or combat. Double XP for Necromancy is very good. Powerful Ghostly Inks, 15,000 coins there, and a regular Ghostly Ink as well, 787. If you're looking for money makers, these are great ones to buy out for your Grand Exchange limit. Process them and then get them sold on as well. It's not going to take you the full 4 hours process, maybe even take you an hour, but you'll make a nice little chunk of money turning the sort of materials into the Ghostly Inks. Super Energy is 6.8k each. We have a Bowstring at 894, The Clingy Mole is 66.8k and the Numbing Root 35k. A Barrow's Totem 5.7. Purple Sweets 1.8k each. We have a Greater Ghostly Ink at 9.4k. Sapphire Ring 1.2. A Lord Talisman 4.7. Everlight Silverall 10.6k. Again, archaeology items always sort of around a sort of like double XP. Will start to slowly go up because again, the materials don't come in as much as the artifacts. People get artifacts twice as quick, but it means they need twice as more materials because they're getting them half the rate. Hopefully that made sense, but basically you get artifacts quicker, material less. So because of that, material prices generally do go up. Ascension Shard 3.1k there. That was always going to go up after it went down a little bit. Grimoire Page 5.5 mil. Again, PVM update. This is going to have a nice little bump. Shard of Genesis as well, 1.8 mil there. The Royal Torsion Spring 96.7k, and we have the Hypno One pieces bumping up on a grand exchange to about 10 mil each. Perennials, bracket 4, 22.6. We have Soapstone, 2.9k. One of Zami, 683 GP each. Always very, very cheap. One of Sara, 34.8. Sort of working its way back to a decent price. Miasma Runes at 1.1k. We have Bone Runes at 421. Again, very good prices for the old Necromancy Runes. The Necromancy Runes starting to have a bounce. Obviously, the Necromancy spells are very OP for combat. So I imagine a lot of people will be using Necromancy combat styles to get these combat achievements done, which is why the runes are on their way back up. Really good time to go and jump in and do a little bit of Necromancy rune crafting if you have the time, or if you wanted to pause your double XP timer, because it won't really go back to that price. This is sort of peak Necromancy rune crafting season. They won't stay like this price forever. You need to jump in and get there while it's there. Finally, a Dino Arrow over 1,000 coins and a Super Anti-Poison bracket 4 is 8.2k. Considering this double XP week, very heavy on the combat stuff. Again, Ascension keys, keys of the crossing, all these different items are probably linked to the different combat achievements. War Tortoise on the way up. We have some other stuff as well, mainly hinted towards combat, which is a bit of a surprise on double XP. I really expected more double XP items. But again, the combat update is very new, it's very fresh. People want to get that done quick, especially if the rewards are as good as what people have said they are. Again, I've not really delved into the combat achievements. Maybe that's something I could do next week or after double XP. But really interested to see how well received it has been. So, onto the price falls. As always, we're going to skip some of the things we've already done. And especially like the overrides as well, we're not really interested. But Springs at 2.2k, I always consider that a buy. We've seen them go to like 3.5k. Really good item springs to invest in over the long term because they generally just always go up after they go down. They never really continue to go down. We have the Dragon's Ale Dust 280, Orichalcum Bar 11.4k each, Buckets of Sand 130, and White Berries 2.1k as well. Pretty good deal White Berries there, and maybe something to pick up over the double XP for some really cheap Herblore XP. The Super Defense Potions always seem to work really well for me, so be interested to see how they perform over this double XP. Bomb Vials 1900 GP each. We have an Iron Bar 3.2k. We have a Primal Arrow 342 GP each. Mahogany Plank 998. Again, very strange to see that go down so early on. Basically one day after the start of a double XP as well. Clean Runner 2.5k. Bottled Dinosaur Raw 12.4. Again, another interesting one considering it's such an important part of Herblore. Especially that high tier Herblore. The Bottled Dinosaur Raw is used for things like Vuln Bombs, I think. And yeah, surprised to see that go down, especially because it's such a low volume item. We have Lumite, Mithril, Goldstone Spirits all on the way down. The gold one especially, is 686 in my opinion, is a very, very good price. Considering gold ore is comfortably around 1,000 coins each, that's a bit of a steal is the Goldstone Spirits. The Divination Decorated Urn is 11.6k, a Slayer Wildcard is 101k. Mystic Boots and Gloves are down to 19.7k each. Flax is 107 and Molten Glass is 389. We have a Incomplete Hydrix, it's 52.6 mil. Primal Hatchet 76.4, Maple Wood Spirit 204 GP each. Limestone Brick on its way down as well, 1.4k. Again, will still be a very good way to make some money. Is to turn that into your wall segment. Very good there. Silver Bar is 2.3k. Soft Clay is 2.3k each. Essence of Finality Ornament Kit 39.4. Iron Ore 1.4k each. Zerosian Insignia, Demon Hide, Third Age Iron, all on the way down, which is pretty surprising to see archaeology items already on the way down. A Hellhound Binding Contract is 86.1k, and Vuln Bombs already going down, 24.3k each, as you can always imagine on a double XP. These have had real strong spikes over time, like after the double XP of like September, they went to 37k. Now, admittedly, in November, they did take a big drop. But again, Vaughan Bombs, always worth buying off the back for double XP. I always do a video and I always say, like, they are the ultimate thing to buy off the back. Maybe give them another couple of days, but I would definitely start buying before the end of double XP, because that's when other people buy and that's when they generally go up in price as well. Lantern 6, 21.1k as well, and that is going to round up the price falls. Again, very mid-ish items. There are some stuff I wouldn't expect to be in the price falls. Again, like the Dinosaur Raw, Mahogany Planks. We just pointed out the Vaughan Bombs a little bit early for that. And the archaeology items as well. The Insignia, admittedly, was a little bit high, 11k. And also the Third Age Iron, again, very high for the price it was. But there are some stuff here worthwhile picking up if you're looking to do quite a bit over the double XP. Or a Calcum Bar, admittedly 11.4k, I still think is a bit expensive. But compared to where it has been lately, it's still pretty down on its price as well. However, I'm going to wrap up Marketwatch from there. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you have, please make sure to give me a like, subscribe to the channel. Let me know what you're planning for this double XP week as well. And I'd like to apologise one more time just for this not being on Friday. I just enjoyed a couple more days off than I thought I would for this week. But from today, we're going to be back to normal schedule, pumping the videos out. So if you've got any suggestions, things you want to watch, drop them in the comments. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed. I'll see you guys very soon in the next one.